Hello, it's me, the ukulele teacher, here to teach you guys how to do the tango. Probably not the dance, because I'll be honest with you, I'm not super coordinated when it comes to dancing, but I'm going to be teaching you how to play a beautiful tango song on your ukulele by the legend that is Mr. Tom Waits. So grab your uke, make sure it's in tune, and when it is in tune it should sound something like this. Now you might not think you're familiar with the song, and maybe you're not sure if you've heard of Tom Waits or not, but actually Little Drop of Poison appears in the popular movie Shrek 2. Let me give you guys a very quick playthrough to remind you of the song and to give you a rough idea of how it'll sound when you've learned it. If you'd like a PDF song sheet to help you put the whole thing together and follow along at home, sign up today to patreon.com/uteacher. You get a PDF song sheet with every single lesson and loads of other cool perks, goodies and rewards as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like my town with a little drop of poison. Nobody knows, they're lining up to go insane. I'm all alone, I smoke my friends down to the filter, but I feel much cleaner after it rains. And she left in the fall, that's a picture on the wall. She always had that little drop of poison. So that is Little Drop of Poison by that legendary man and one of my all-time favourite singing idols, Tom Waits. Beautiful song, and actually a lot easier than you might imagine, because believe it or not, it's basically based around 3 chords: C minor, F minor, and G7. If you already know them, then skip ahead now. To play the chord of C minor, just bar the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings on the 3rd fret with your 1st finger. That means you push down on all 3 strings at the same time, and the chord of C minor should sound like this. To play the chord of G7, put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. And the chord of G7 should sound like this. And to play the chord of F minor, put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 4th string, your 2nd finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and your 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And the chord of F minor should sound like this. And if you need a little bit of extra support, you should also put your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. It won't change the sound of the chord, but it will just make it a little bit easier for you to push down on that 1st string with your 4th finger. And when you're playing that F minor chord, you also alternate between the chord of F minor and F minor 7. And to play that F minor 7 chord, just lift off that 3rd finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. And the chord of F minor 7 should sound like this. By the way, this particular beautiful ukulele was given to me by my good friends at Kala. If you would like more information about this particular ukulele, then click on the link to my Kala page in the video description below. It's a great way to find out about all the ukuleles that I love, recommend, and use constantly in my videos. Plus, they're always giving amazing and exclusive discounts to people just because you've clicked on that link and you've watched my videos. So be sure to bookmark that website and you can have a look at all the nice ukes that I use, courtesy of Kala. So with this song, the first thing that we need to learn is the strumming pattern. It's not your standard down, down, up, down, up pattern that you use in a lot of the songs that you're going to be learning on this channel. We're playing a sort of tango, so if you're any good at dancing, that might help you. I don't know, because I am no good at dancing. The strumming pattern that I'm playing throughout the song is down, straight, down, up, down, 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 straight, down, up, down, 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 straight, down, up, down, down. So as you might have seen throughout the intro, that's spread between the chords of C minor and G7. So I'm playing down, straight, down, up, down, 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 straight, down, up, down, 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 straight, down, up, down, down, down. And that is your strumming pattern. If you need to know how to do that scraping or that muting noise, what I'm doing is I've got my chord of C minor here. And to get that scrapey, muty noise, I just use the fingers that I'm not playing the chord with, i.e. these 3 fingers here, and I rest them lightly on the strings. So they're touching the strings, but they're not pushing down on the fretboard. Because if they were pushing down on the fretboard, you'd actually get a weird random chord like this, which is the last thing you want. But if you just have them touching the strings, then that means that when you strum, you get that scrapey noise, which actually in context sounds very cool. So that pattern is down, scrape, down, up, down, 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 scrape, down, up, down, 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 scrape, down, up, down, down, down. So alternating that pattern between C minor and G7 a bunch of times, firstly, it's good practice, and secondly, you've got your intro, which should sound like this. And that's how to play your intro. And hey gang, guess what? It's also the first line of the verse. So let's carry on playing that C minor to G7 pattern again 2 more times to start off the verse. I like my town with a little drop of... And from there it goes into the chord of F minor. And here we repeat the pattern, but on that downstroke that would be a G7, we play F minor 7, like this. Down, scrape, down, up, down, 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 scrape, down, up, down, down. And then we play it through twice on the G7. And on the G7, we don't alternate to any other chords, so the pattern will sound like this. Down, scrape, down, up, down, 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 scrape, down, up, down, down. Before ending on the C minor to G7 pattern again. Down, down, up, down, down, down. So put that together and the first half of the verse should sound like this. I like my town with a little drop of poison. Nobody knows. They're lining up to go insane. And then the second half of the verse is exactly the same. So let's carry on and play it through. I'm all alone. I smoke my friends down to the filter. But I feel much cleaner after it rains. And that brings us into our chorus, and the chord pattern for the chorus is very, very similar to the chord pattern throughout the verse. You play C minor to G7 1, 2, 3 times through, then you play the F minor pattern twice, the G7 pattern twice, and then C minor to G7 to C minor 1 more time to finish. It should sound something like this. And she left in the fall, that's a picture on the wall. She always had that little drop of poison. Put that all together and the song is basically just verse, chorus, all the way through, and that is how to play Little Drop of Poison by Tom Waits from the movie Shrek 2. I've been that ukulele teacher. If you have any requests for future lessons that you'd like to learn, let me know right now in the comments below. Otherwise, until next time, I love you all and I wish you the best.